And he was like, okay, sorry. Hello, I'm Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all of our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. Thanks so much for joining us on our keto journey.
Yeah. My nose is still stuffy.
You have had allergies since we went in the trailer on Friday.
Yep. I'm wondering if I just need to really clean it good.
The trailer?
Yeah.
I cleaned it.
No, I mean like underneath there's mouse sign underneath the thing.
Like inside?
In the storage thing underneath where we sleep.
Oh, I didn't clean that.
Yeah. I'm not mad.
I washed the sofas, I washed the floors, I washed the walls, I washed the cupboards, I mopped the floor.
Nice. Debbie says that she's first, Betsy second. Jen says, trying to stay productive at work while jumping from live stream to live stream. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like the 2KK one ended just in time.
Oh, perfect.
Glenda is on.
Thank you.
Lena. I remembered how to say it.
Is it Lena?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Becca says, when this is over, I've got to make a whole bunch of Keto Chow. I've been slacking off for the last few days and drank my last one last week.
We need to make some too.
There were still some in the fridge.
I know, but we need to make some more.
Oh,
I need that Butterfinger flavor.
Third live stream this morning. I'm going to get some work done after this.
Someday I'll do that too.
J-Dog says, good morning, Keto Chow hounds. Happy Burt Reynolds Days. That's a big 10-4. Hashtag smoking.
10-4, good buddy.
That's terrible. Randy's on, says, hi from the laundry room at the RV resort. Today is laundry.
Oh, I actually love laundry day at a trailer park. I don't know why, because I feel like...
I've done that twice.
Yeah, because you like just sit there and do nothing.
Okay.
Your laundry just moves around.
There's
this really, really cute trailer park we were at, and it had this like path with all these trees on the side down to this water front, and the laundry was right there. So then I put the laundry in and I walked down the path.
Okay.
It's really pretty.
Betsy wants to know what the flavor of the week is. Right there.
What is the flavor of the week?
Toffee.
Oh, my favorite.
Chocolate toffee is the flavor
Chocolate toffee.
of the week.
Mixed with chocolate peanut butter.
Dennis says, gotta love chocolate toffee. Good morning, Bears and Keto Chow family. Sorry for sniffing.
Is it Go Packs? Or is it?
It's the big bags.
Yes.
Let's see. And Betsy says, yes. Answer to prayer. Chocolate toffee.
Yes.
Sonia says, good morning, all. Getting hooked up to donate plasma.
Oh, cool. Well, thanks for supporting.
Jen says, don't forget to enter the giveaway if you're a poor soul and don't yet have a preemie.
Yes. Thanks, Jen, for the reminder. Do you want to post that link real quick?
So the easiest way to find it is if you go to YouTube. Go to, I'm on the Keto Chow YouTube channel, so let's see.
My video? Your videos?
Videos. That'll give the wrong view. No, anyway, here we go, live.
We didn't watch the reverse this weekend. We're so lame.
No, what the heck? Here it is.
Yeah.
Now you guys can see the back end. There you go.
This is what it looks like.
That's what it looks like on the back end. So here's the link for the giveaway. Now I'll have to wait for a second while it jumps. Then I can scroll back up.
Okay. Thank you, Jen. I hope you're doing good.
But Becca said, it's just talking to Shauna. TC's Life says, morning all. Fanny is on, so is Tracy. Debbie says, I have a big bag plus singles chocolate toffee, so restraining for now. Okay. Shauna says, hi to everyone. She's going to try eat her bacon and eggs Keto Chow coffee chaser.
Ooh, nice.
Dad says, good morning. Rhiannon is on as well. So is Keto Maitreya. Changed her name.
Keto Maitreya. I'm thinking about changing my name too.
Okay. Debbie says, good morning, everyone. Nan is on. Jill says, good morning, everyone. Lena is on still. Marcia says, good morning. Let's see. Red Wine says, good morning, guys. I'm in Davenport, Iowa today. Wow.
Cool.
Says the lumberjacks are back home. It was a lot of work, and my brachialis, which is this muscle right here, which is what you use to hold a chainsaw up.
Yeah.
Really hurts. Anyway.
Do you want to see pictures?
Zoe says, morning all. Let's see, didn't you post them on Instagram?
I did.
Let's see.
Here's a picture of the llama we drove past. I don't know if you can see it, because I can't see it.
Do you want to try that again?
With the llama?
It's a llama.
Llama. And I have fingerprints on my phone. Weird. Here's a picture of the wood. Oh,
Looks
you're
like
pulling them up.
all of our lumberjack stories.
Oh,
I
it's
guess.
gone.
So
Yeah.
anyway, Mike says good morning. Let's see. Yeah, how was the lumberjack weekend?
It was really good.
productive. We filled up.
I felt amazing.
We filled up the back of 2 trucks.
But I also didn't do the bending over chainsawing part that apparently Chris is sore from. I thought I would be sore, but I realized I'm probably not sore because we cut the logs into, instead of 3 feet lengths, we cut them in 18-inch lengths. And so they weren't super heavy.
Except for the ones that were super heavy.
Well, and you know what? We actually also did a lot of assembly lines. So Ruth and Sam and I were taking them to Audrey.
Bucket brigade.
And so, like, one of us would pick it up and then walk a few feet and hand it to the next person and walk a few feet. And then in between, so you weren't actually holding or carrying it for super long.
Which was nice because we were going through some heavy brush.
It was really nice because it wasn't that hard. So
let's see. Candace says, hi, all Keto Chow family and friends. Having banana Keto Chow for lunch.
awesome.
Sure. Marilyn says, I love my Keto Chow. How do I join for a chance to win premium? No way I can buy it. So I posted the link.
Oh, yeah. So scroll down and see if you can find it. It'll be from Restream.
Yeah. Well, and so.
Hey, so we're going to be.
Oh, there it is.
So what you do is in the description.
Oh, right.
Is the link to the
Gleam.
Yep. So
it says Gleam IO. Oh yeah, there we go.
So you come in here. It looks like there have been
wow, that's a lot of
2,900 entries. But you can enter a bunch of different ways. So once you sign up for the email list, it gives you a bunch of
so you can have more than one
things.
entry.
Yes.
Oh, that's smart.
Because I was setting it up myself, I went through and I said, hey, if you visit the Keto Chow subreddit, and if you go to the Keto Chow Instagram, and you do this, and you do that, and you do all these different things.
So how do you actually show that you did those things, though?
It keeps track of it.
You have to go from the Gleam site to the other site, and then it just magically works?
If you're having problems getting it to register that you've done stuff, number 1, do it in a real web browser.
On the computer?
Not in the Instagram fake web browser. And if you continue to have problems, do it on an actual desktop or laptop computer. Computer. Blue Dove says, good morning, Chow Hounds. Let's see. Okay, I read that part already. Let's see. Where are we? I think we're about right there. Susan B says, good morning, all. Oh, yes, here we are. Maryland. That's where we left off.
Thank you for asking, Marilyn.
Rachel says, hi, Chris and Miriam and everyone.
Hi, Rachel.
Blaine says, I'm really missing my Keto Chow. Betsy says, I can't find the 3rd and the 4th reverse, just the first 2. So what you have to do.
It's easiest if you go on the Your
Health Network. You log in, and when you log in, you can go to start watching, and it'll show you 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Which we need to watch those. Chris did watch the part that's us.
Mm-hmm. I cut it out so I could give it to Miriam and say, here we are.
Here we are.
Adriana says, how long can you keep an open bag of Keto Chow that's stored in one of those tall plastic containers you recommend? I haven't ever had any problems with storing them any length of time.
We also live in a dry climate.
We do.
So that might make a difference.
Yep. So there is a FAQ on our website about what is the shelf life of unopened, and another one about what is the shelf life of opened Keto Chow. That goes into much greater depth of answering your question. So let's see. Renee says good morning. He says Keto Chow shake experiment is in the work. Pistachio with a half stick of butter and cherry blade lemonade bang.
Ooh.
Put it in the fridge all night, and I will taste it soon.
That sounds awesome.
Randy says we'll be making up Keto Chow for our travel day tomorrow. Blue Dove says, what kind of spoons are the Keto Chow spoons in the October Chow Club? I think they're bamboo, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
So technically not wood. It's
yes. Yes. I have something to say when we are cut up.
Okay. Well, we're not cut up for a while. Do you want to say it now?
It's going to be long.
Okay. Heather says, good morning. Just remember what it is that you're thinking about.
I wrote it down.
Marilyn says, thank you for the info on the creamy. Renee said, I need some chocolate toffee in my life. MJ says, may I enter the giveaway more than once? Well, each person can get multiple entries, but it's tied to a single email address. So
MJ, How's your hand? How's your physical therapy coming?
PT.
Yeah.
Jen says, llama. I love llamas.
Llama face.
Sean says, it helps also because I posted on my Facebook page and now I'm mailing out chocolate samples. Oh, because she made a spreadsheet of all the different flavors that she has.
We should do that too for our house.
Laura says, morning, everyone. Everybody says, my many hands make light work.
Right.
Let's see. Holly says the help with the wood was greatly appreciated. See, I thought when she asked about the wood, I thought she was like, "What kind of wood were you guys cutting?" I was like, "It was mostly
Pine.
Ponderosa. No, not Ponderosa. Lodgepole pines.
They were dead pines.
Yes, they were dead. One of them, we cut down a tree.
Accidentally.
We cut down a tree. Steve cut down a tree, and I have never seen someone fell a tree vertically. Like,
he did it 2 times.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 times. We cut it, and the tree would like fall down.
Because it would land in another tree. And so it was like tipped into a tree, and then he would cut this thing off, and then it would go.
And then just keep on going. It's like, seriously?
Why didn't we take a video of that?
Audrey got some.
Oh, good.
Anyway, but one of them cut down the pine tree, and it landed in this this other tree that looked like it was dead. Turns out, if it was dead, it was still very green.
Yeah.
So that tree
But it took it down. Like that tree took the other tree down because we didn't want to take down a live tree for sure.
But it was funny to me how heavy the not dead for a long time tree was.
Because we're picking up the pine, and they're like, well, you can't even see. They're like bigger than that around, and they're the 18 inches. And you lift it up, and it's like, oh, it's totally doable. And you lift it up that aspen, and it's like,
oh my gosh,
this skinny, and it's like, heavier than the pine.
Jen says, I saw alpacas. Not as cool. Lena says, I shared with my daughter and son-in-law. They both ordered their starter bundle.
Yay, thanks
Kim
for
says, my husband was a logger for many years, and we get wood on our place every year. Hard
It
work.
is. It's hard work. It's good exercise, though.
Carl says, morning. Becky says, I was disappointed that Reverse didn't spend more time with Chris and Miriam.
Me too.
Yeah, I won't go into it.
It's okay.
MJ says, I've never been on Reddit, but I'll do it today to increase my odds of creamy video win. Interestingly enough, I added view this TikTok video as one of the options, and it's of some of our people dancing around and doing fun stuff. It's the I Say a Little Prayer for You video that Christian and
that's cute.
The girls did. We've had like a whole bunch more TikTok followers since then because people have been going there. Yeah. Beth says, good morning, friends. J-Dog says, I did try to pause the next chocolate shipment. I didn't see a pause button. Do you just adjust the shipment date? I sent a note to the site to ensure I did it correctly. So if you are on mobile, you have to scroll over, and it looks like you're not going to be able to scroll. But you can.
Okay.
If you do it on a desktop, you can see the whole thing, and there's a pause and a cancel and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a little confusing on mobile.
So,
sorry.
Yeah.
Should we add a little arrow?
There's no way to do an arrow, but there is a, let's see.
You want to pull it up?
Keto Chow pause subscription. There you go.
How do I edit or cancel this?
So there's a video showing how to do it. But the key thing is when you go in and manage subscriptions, see, tap here and drag to the left to scroll.
Oh, yeah, that's confusing.
Because then all of a sudden you see the edit and cancel. And once you're in there, you can change the delivery schedule. You can do all sorts of stuff. So
I went through and canceled a bunch of subscriptions this last week. I think it was Friday. And I was really disappointed because you could add all these things and everything. And then I had to scroll all the way down, and not in a button was this little cancel subscription. Like trying to hide it for me. I'm like, we're apparently really are hiding it from people. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Jory says, good morning. Barely made it. Well, welcome.
Good morning.
Holly says the baby llama was so cute.
So cute.
MJ says physical therapy starts today.
RJ
good.
Says I don't know why I thought you started last week.
I just bought a Ninja Creamy from HSN on sale.
Oh, yeah. Right.
And someone pointed out in our live stream on Saturday that HSN has the same 5-bowl creamy thing.
Oh, yeah.
That
QVC.
No, yeah, the QVC used to have. Let's see.
Because they're tight.
Brian says, great morning, y'all. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Monday that carries through the week.
I hope so, too.
Rachel's on. She says, what's up, family?
Hi.
Did you like her wig this morning?
Yeah.
You were like, what is she wearing? Dennis says, you scream, we scream, we all scream for ice cream. Now that I'm actually making ice cream in my new Ninja Creamy, I have more ice cream than I know what to do with. Yeah, Shauna says, Steve Larrabee, vertical tree filler. Timber, oh wait. That's literally what
Actually, well, I didn't almost get hit by a tree, but I did run away because it was coming in the direction I just happened to be standing.
It was supposed to land where you were, and you started running the direction.
So it started going towards it. Yeah.
But then
But
there were
I
a bunch
still
of trees
didn't get hit. It was fine.
Yep. Dennis has got to thank Steve from Serious Keto for his insights into the Ninja Creamy.
Oh, yeah.
Shauna says, I want to view the Keto Chow TikTok. Yes. TC's Life says, can you poke the link for the Your Health Network? I can't find it in the search. So it's YUR.
Boop, 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 boop,
Boop,
boop.
boop, boop. I'm not sharing my screen right now.
Okay.
There it is. So there's the link. So yeah, YURHealthNetwork.com. And when you go to, it'll have you sign up. So far, I haven't gotten any spam or anything else from signing up.
So far,
let's see.
so good.
So good. Oh, J-Dog wasn't on mobile. Okay. Bliv says, does freezing Keto Chow degrade the vitamins? No, it does not.
Just heating it does.
Let's see. Gail says, my creamy comes on Wednesday. I'm so excited.
Yes, Gail.
John says, morning, guys.
Good morning, John.
Betsy says, the trees my husband would cut on our property were so big he had to pull them out with a big tractor.
Oh, yeah, we were definitely not that big.
Rhonda says, good morning, Bears and Chow fam, and happy Monday. Love the creamy. Made chocolate toffee with coffee crystals.
Nice.
My daughter loved it.
Nice.
Let's see. Janet says, good morning. John says, nutrient absorption question. How does the nutrients in Keto Chow or base powder compare to like a whole food vitamin source of life, for example? So I'm not familiar with Source of Life, or if that's a brand that you're talking about. The form of vitamins that we're using in Keto Chow are the versions of the vitamins that human beings use.
Absorb the best.
Yes. And so we're not using the cheapo vitamin D2. We're also recommending that people use at least 10 grams of fat in each meal of Keto Chow, so
otherwise
they'll
you won't
absorb the
absorb it.
fat-soluble vitamins. So I've never done a study, nor do I know of a way to do a study on the percentage or availability of absorption. I just know that the forms that we're using are the ones that you're supposed to be using. And I'm going to step on that box elder beetle really quick.
You brought it home?
Yeah, but it's dead now.
Oh.
Okay, anyway. Joe says, for Rachel, I had to take a cold shower this morning. I didn't realize it was a blown 2 amp fuse until she was finished. Ah, man.
Whoopsie.
Don't you guys have the propane water heater too?
Dang.
Let's see. TC's Life says, thank you.
Are you ready?
Mike says, how much wood could Chris bear if Chris Bear could bear wood? So at the end of the excursion yesterday, Saturday. So we had to take all of the wet wood out and put dry wood that they had previously cut. The problem was I was low on magnesium and I was starting to get muscle cramps like really bad. Primarily,
I think
in my right
everybody
bicep.
did not have electrolytes because we all got dehydrated this weekend.
So the amount of wood that I could bear was about 50 pounds worth at a time, although I was picking up some logs that were about 80 pounds and hefting them up there.
I don't think they were that heavy.
I'm talking about the ones that were already there that were this big around.
Oh, I didn't see those ones.
Yes.
Oh, did you want to show everybody the sap on your arm since you lifted up
sap.
your... Oh, you can't see it very good. There's quite a few little sap pieces.
Okay.
Sap and scratches.
Tam says, when will Guava Grapefruit be back? We don't have any announcements to make about the availability of that flavor at this time. So it's currently unavailable, and that's all the news that we have. MJ says, after all the fans begging, I hope your apple pie sales are off the chart.
I hope so too.
Janice says, I made Keto Chow with 1 scoop of Keto Chow and 2 tablespoons of butter. Will this make ice cream, or do you have to use cream? I've been using...
That's what we've been doing. Yeah.
Yeah. I prefer if you watch the creamy video on the Keto Chow page, I show how I've been doing it with just butter, and I have been really liking the results.
Okay, so in the video though, he does use 4 tablespoons of butter, but then the last couple of times you've had it was the PSMF version. How was it with the
I haven't
not
made a
very much?
PSFM I haven't
Is
made
it still in the freezer?
It's still in the freezer.
Oh.
That's yours. You're the one that put it in there. So
I
I'm
put it in
eating
there for you.
Why'd you put it in there for me? I didn't ask
Because
for it.
I don't use the creamy apparently.
Okay. Holly says my workout for today will be unloading and starting to split the bigger logs for a couple hours this evening. Well, at least you guys have a hydraulic splitter.
That's right.
Shauna says Keto Chow creamy currently in the freezer. Orange mango made with 2 good mango hibiscus yogurt. Two Crazy
Lisa
Keto
said
says
hi.
to infuse on the circuit board. So when the fuse is on the circuit board, so when it's blown, nothing works. That sucks.
Yeah. Sorry.
And at least it was a 10-cent fuse and not a $150 circuit board. Okay, so the fuse was on the switchy thing. Dang.
Yeah. What a pain.
Sean's doing Keto Chow with 2 good coconut yogurt and pineapple extract. Okay. Well, Ned is saying hi.
Hi, Lynette.
Mike says serious answers to silly questions.
That's right.
Let's see. Shauna says Keto Chow orange cream and heavy whipping cream. Hoof and Ed says good morning. Jumping on a little late due to backpacking. Oh, a little late to backtracking. All right. We'll be listening while working. Have a great day. Keto Chow hounds, by the way. Chocolate Keto Chow with a scoop of chocolate Equip in the creamy.
Ooh, nice.
Lisa says I had
chocolatey.
caramel macchiato for breakfast. So good.
Yay.
Andrew says I'm thinking about making custard with pumpkin spice.
Nice.
And Janice says I can't afford a creamy. I just have a KitchenAid bowl.
Hey, that's great.
That's fantastic. You're still going to be one of the cool kids. Even if you don't have an ice cream maker
Yeah,
at all.
you're cool.
Well, what we've done in the past is we've just stuck a thing of Keto Chow in the freezer
And then we turn it. I
shake
do
it.
that here all the time because I'm too lazy to put it in the ice cream maker.
Okay, Miriam, what was the thing
I just wanted to say something. So I've been thinking about this a lot lately. So oftentimes we will say, focus on what you can have and not what you can't have.
Yes.
And since I've been helping my dad recently, I've been, really like thinking about when I started keto and how things that baby steps that I did, that I changed. So I gave him some Quest chips because I knew he had chips in his house. So he's like, okay, well, I am willing to throw these chips away because he has chips, right? I gave him Quest bars. I taught him about, if you have more than one of these, you're going to have a tummy ache and just random stuff. Anyway, that's not really what I want to talk about, but I've been thinking about that. And also since we came back from Ketopalooza, Bronson Dant, in his talk, he talked about fitness is freedom, the freedom of movement. If you want to have movement, then you have to move, right? And I guess I've just been thinking about that in accordance with the, what you can have and not what you can't have. And so I've been very much more aware of the movement that my body can do. And I've been grateful for that. So like this weekend, I am grateful that I can go and I can pick up a log and I can walk up and down the hill. I ran when that tree was falling. I ran up the side of a mountain, not super fast, and I did stub my toe a little bit, but it was fine. I still have that range of motion. And, as I'm lifting things, so Chris was saying when he was lifting the 80-pound logs, he was saying, well, if you wanted to start dinner, you need a propane tank. And I'm like, oh, I need a propane tank. Okay. Well, guess what? I'm a big girl. I'm fine. I went into the shed. I got the heavy propane tank.
30-pound propane tank.
It was the bigger one, yeah. And I walked it over and I hooked it up. I actually used it as an opportunity to help Sam learn how to cook on the thing. So he hooked up the thing. He opened it up. He lit the stove and then helped me with food because I knew that would be more exciting than just the cooking part. Because he likes, fire. Anyway, but I was so excited, to be grateful for the movement that I do have instead of just berating and feeling sorry for myself and wishing I worked out harder and I'm not good enough because I can't, look like this and, seeing this goal that's unachievable. Yes, I do need to work out harder. I understand that. But instead of berating myself about it, I'm trying to be grateful for what I can do. So when I'm lifting up this propane tank and I'm like, I wish Chris was doing this. I'm like, no, I can lift up this propane tank. And I hear Bronson's voice in my head. If you want to lift heavy things, lift heavy things. And I'm like, I'm lifting heavy things, Bronson, And then later on, as we're cleaning up the campsite and we're putting away the camp chef, I carried it by myself to the trailer. It was heavy. I was fine. I walked
You got
slow.
the griddle. Over
Yeah, I
there.
carried the
That thing is
griddle. The
heavy.
griddle's heavy. The Camp Chef is heavy. And it was hard for me, but I can do it. And so I'm just trying to be grateful for what I can do, what movement and freedom I do have. I can run if I want to up a mountain to avoid a tree. I can carry a propane tank. I can carry, these big logs. And I can, if my kid was, or a little kid was out on the road, I could sprint over and grab that kid. And yes, I do need to work harder. And I know that, but I can also be grateful for what I can do and the freedom that I do have. That's what I wanted to say.
Okay.
So thanks for listening.
Let's see. Janice says, you are so awesome. Gigi is here, says good morning.
Hi, Gigi.
Simply Adia says good morning. Let's see. Joe Ray says, my 3-year-old already likes fire.
Oh, dangerous.
I cannot tell you how many times I've lost my eyebrows. Actually, I've lost the front of my hair a couple times too.
I don't think I have ever had that happen. I have burned the soles of my shoes.
MG says, great word, Miriam. I'm so grateful. My fingers broke on my left hand and my face and teeth didn't break.
Oh my gosh, sure, that's so true. Like there is always something to be grateful for. Even if you have no mobility in your hand, it's like, yes, but it could have been worse, right?
That's true. Holly says 1% more every day will make things change for the better.
Yes.
Shauna says, Sam likes fire. Simply Adia says, currently stalking my tracking number on my starter kit. Excited to try Keto Chow for the first
Yay.
time.
We're so glad you're here.
Tam says, excellent points, Miriam.
Thank you.
Let's see. Michelle says, amen, Miriam. Everyone is clapping at you.
Thank
Good
you.
job,
Thank
Jen.
you.
Well, that says, movement is freedom. TC's Life says, preach it. Betsy says, you're right about being grateful. I'm not as much as I could be, but I will start right now. I can bend my neck a little better now.
That's right.
Debbie says, love the analogy. Joe Ray says, we have a fire pit in the backyard. He loves to cook s'mores. Doesn't eat them, though. He just likes lighting the marshmallows.
Hey, then we don't have to eat them.
Guess so.
Just fodder for the fire.
Kay says, perfectly stated, Miriam. Janice says, Miriam, you're so inspiring. I can't lift a case of water. I have to bag up 10 bottles at a time to get it back to my house.
Yes, but you can lift 10 bottles of water.
Yes, you can.
So remember that. Like, you're not carrying just one. You're carrying 10. And it's okay because you're also getting more steps because you have to walk back and forth to get those 10 bottles. So did you remember that?
And speaking of toasting marshmallows, if you're ever in a place where everyone's toasting marshmallows and you don't want to feel left out, go get we're assuming that you're camping, and we're assuming that there is some of those little sausages in the fridge. Go get one of those or 2 of them and put them
Or
on
a hot dog.
Or a hot dog. But the sausages are just so much better. But put those onto the hot dog, or the roasting
The marshmallow
stick,
roaster.
and cook some of those over the fire.
And then eat them.
That's way better than
They're
a marshmallow.
delicious.
Teresa says, well said, Miriam.
Thank
Keep inspiring
you.
me.
Thank
Love says, great pep talk. I'm trying to remind myself to move today for the things I want to do tomorrow or on the low carb cruise.
Yes.
So J Dog usually pops in and tells us how many days we have until the low carb cruise. It's like, I think it's 200 and something now.
Oh, yes. So that reminds me, I heard a story this weekend about a kid who was learning how to drive, and they were like driving like this.
Weaving all over the place.
Weaving all over, and the dad pulled over and said to the kid, like, you're looking right in front of you. You need to look down the road.
Further down the road.
And I think sometimes we need to remember that. We need to focus. Okay, so because it's going to be really easy for me to just say, no, I'm not going to keep going if I know I have to look that good tomorrow, or I have to be that strong tomorrow, or I have to, like, how can I possibly achieve what I want to achieve? And there's no way I'm going to get there in 1 week or something. But I can see the low carb cruise and just like Blue Dove think, oh, that's May. I can, get some of my goals better, my 1% better. I can look forward to that low carb cruise and think, what can I do to get myself a little better for that? Like looking down the road, right? So, yay.
Shauna says, yes, roasting sausages over open fire. New Carol. Matreya says, I've taken up your suggestion to use sausages. I've been packing kielbasa and warming hunks of it up in the fire. Delicious. Several non-keto people have made the switch to sausages.
Yes.
Shauna says, yep, 222 days. And Randy says, nothing like a roasted hot dog over an open fire.
Mm-hmm.
Les says, yeah, I'll take sausage over marshmallow. Yeah, right?
So good.
I haven't tried wrapping bacon around a hot dog and
I don't
cooking
know if
that.
it would. You'd have to like pin it maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if it
I'm
would work.
pretty sure we could try that.
You could probably impale it on the thing, put the sausage on, wrap it up, and then put it on
We're
the
going to
other
go camping in October. Do you think we can light a fire then?
I don't know. Debbie says, I'll never take it for granted that I can walk without pain. I couldn't do that before. I got my knees replaced 12 years ago. After losing 83 pounds, movement is even easier. Thank you, Mary, for sharing.
And thank you for sharing that too.
Susan says, I have goals for the Look Carb Cruise broken down into monthly goals.
Yes,
There you go.
I'm so proud
All
of
right.
you.
Well, you ready to go?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me say my thing.
Okay. You all have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Oh, wait, tomorrow is when we're going to be doing the giveaway on the Ninja Creamy.
Yes. So tell all your friends
If
to
you
enter.
haven't entered yet, make sure you enter.
And it'll be tomorrow night, not
Yep.
tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow night we'll be announcing the winner. So, okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.